Hello guys, it's Anna, and this is my July wrap up. And I am again so sorry that there was like no videos at all because I was away for a week and then I was busy doing my 3D assignment and it was just a crazy month and I didn't read a lot. I've read a total of 5 books, well actually 6, but one of them was a novella. So don't really count that as a book because it's really short. Let's just jump straight into it. So the first book I read in the month of July was, again I don't have a physical copy, I'm so sorry. It was The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan, which is the first installment in the Kane Chronicles series. So it was about siblings and they basically were magicians, I think. You don't have demigods here, though it is about Egyptian gods, but you don't have demigods, you have gods and magicians. So they are from a family of magicians. Their dad is being abducted by one of the gods whose name I cannot really remember right now. I am very sorry. But yeah, and they're trying to save him. So that's basically the premise of the book. I quite enjoyed it, not as much as I hoped I would, because I really like Egyptian mythology, and I hoped I would enjoy it more, but I guess I was kind of comparing with Percy Jackson, though I really tried not to, because I know they're totally different series, totally different books and mythologies. But I still maybe did, or maybe. The thing is that I started loving Percy Jackson from the end of the 3rd book, so maybe here's the same case. Maybe I'll love it more. So basically I gave it 3.75 out of 5 stars. I quite enjoyed it while I was reading it, though it took me a while. After that I have finally decided to read The Metro 2033 by Dmitry Gluhovsky. He is the Russian author, though I do know that this book is translated to English for sure, and to, I think, to some other languages, I'm not sure which ones. This is about the post-apocalyptic world where all the people live in Moscow subway. They live underground, and some stations are dangerous, some stations are ruined, some are where people basically live, and it's really interesting. It's about this guy, Artyom. We follow the whole story through his perspective. He's given a mission by his stepfather's friend to do something, and so he goes on that mission. Guys, I really enjoyed his perspective, and I really enjoyed the ending. I'm not gonna spoil the end, obviously, but I really enjoyed it. I did not expect to enjoy it as much as I did, because even though I love post-apocalyptic worlds, I have not read a lot of post-apocalyptic books, so I was kind of wary about it, and I knew some people liked it and some people really don't. So I was kind of wary, but I really ended up enjoying this book, and I just want more. Like, I'm going to buy a whole trilogy because it's now in a whole different edition, and it's really pretty covers. I'm not sure if those covers are international or just Russian, but they're really good. I will post a picture of all 3 books here or here, whatever the space is gonna be. So yeah, I really enjoyed this book. I think I gave it maybe 4.25 out of 5 stars. I really liked it, and I hope the rest of the series is gonna be as good as the first one. So next, I've read a romance book, which I did not expect to read. I just picked it up on a whim, and I ended up really enjoying it. And this book is, I think in English it's called The Wren, but it's a Turkish book, and in Turkish I think it's called Çalıkuşu or something like that. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It is written by Rishad Nuri Güntekin. Oh my god. And I just don't know how to pronounce his name, even though it's written in Russian. It's really, really hard for me. This book follows this girl named Faride throughout basically half of her life, because we see her as a child in first chapters and first part, and then she becomes a beautiful, wonderful woman. And I really enjoyed this story. I do not read a lot of romance, even though I enjoy romance in other books like fantasy or contemporary or sci-fi. I guess you can say it's a contemporary book, but it's kind of really not, because it was written in 1920s, so it's like almost a classic. And I ended up really enjoying this book. I think I gave it 4 stars. Really, really liked it. Did not expect that. So here's the thing. We have this social network in Russia, which is a lot like Facebook, but is not, if that makes any sense. But our social network is so much better. I know it's really not the right thing to say maybe, but it's really better because it's more functional than Facebook. And so I started this group. Basically it's a book club for English readers in Russia. So yeah, I didn't start it on GOODREADS because not many Russians know GOODREADS. And even though I post links from GOODREADS, not a lot of them go there. And our pick of the month was The Assassin's Curse by Cassandra Rose Clarke, as far as I remember. It's a really interesting book about assassins and pirates. Like, yes. Yes, please. I was really interested in the premise, and I've heard a lot of good things about this book. So I liked it, but I was just a little bit disappointed because everybody seemed to like really love it, just like the characters and the world. I did not care for the characters as much as I hoped I would. I liked them, but I didn't really connect to them, though I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars because the plot was really interesting and the dynamics between the characters was absolutely awesome. They were both sarcastic and just snarky, so I really liked that. And after that I just picked up the second book right away. It's a duology, so I read it, I think I've read it, the whole duology, in 3 days. So the second book was slightly, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It was a bit better. I didn't really like how the curse wrapped up because it was kind of too easy, but I really liked the ending. Like, it was so right, guys. It was perfect. After that, I've read The Witch's Betrayal, which is a prequel novella to the duology. I did not enjoy it. I mean, it was okay. I gave it 3 stars. It was basically a story of Naji getting a scar. If you've read, you know what scar I mean, probably. But I hoped they would tell us a story how he met Layla, which they didn't. They were already acquainted. And so yeah, it was like, I'm glad I read it. Like, I don't regret reading it. I just did not love it. Guys, that was all. That was my July wrap-up. I really will try to post more videos, but I'm not sure how will this go once I start university again, because it's gonna be insane. This year is totally gonna be insane. And you don't want to know about that because you don't care. Comment down below on what books you've read and which one was your favorite. And thank you very much. I see you very soon. Bye!